Blake Lively has been a fan favorite for years, whether it's her close friendship with Taylor Swift, her sweet romance with Ryan Reynolds, or her stunning Met Gala looks. But now, things seem to be taking a turn for the worse. Suddenly, online fans are turning against the beloved Gossip Girl star. What went wrong, and why does it look like the internet is trying to cancel her? Blake Lively's latest film, It Ends With Us, was supposed to be a huge moment for her. Based on Colleen Hoover's hit novel, the movie follows Lily Bloom, a florist who falls into an abusive relationship with Ryle Kincaid, played by Justin Baldoni, who also directs. But instead of excitement, the movie's promotion has caused a storm of backlash. From the start, fans noticed tension. Lively and Baldoni never did interviews together, and their approach to promoting the film couldn't have been more different. Baldoni took a serious route, highlighting the issue of gender-based violence. Lively, on the other hand, made it all seem like a lighthearted romance, even encouraging fans to wear floral dresses to screenings. To make things worse, she used the press tour to promote her own hair care line and drinks brand. The internet was not impressed. Why are they treating a film about domestic violence like it's a Barbie movie? One angry user wrote on X. Things got even worse when Lively, asked about playing a survivor, gave a vague, feel-good response instead of addressing the real issue. After the backlash, Blake Lively seemed to scramble to fix things, posting resources for abuse victims on Instagram. But some fans weren't buying it, especially when they took a closer look at how It Ends With Us was marketed. Was this film really about domestic violence, or just another way for Lively to promote herself? New York Times reporter Esther Zuckerman broke it all down in a fascinating piece, pointing out how Lively's hair, yes, her hair, basically became a character in the movie. She wrote, "Blake Lively's hair is like a character unto itself in the new romantic drama." Apparently, Lively's locks change throughout the film, mirroring Lily Bloom's emotional journey. But here's where it gets messy. Fans quickly realized that this wasn't just about artistic storytelling. Zuckerman made an eyebrow-raising observation. Lively wasn't just selling a performance, she was selling her brand. Right before the movie's release, she launched Blake Brown, her new hair care line, making sure fans could get the same flawless waves they saw on screen. And if that wasn't enough, media outlets received an email with cocktail recipes inspired by It Ends With Us, using Lively's Betty Buzz drink brand. Promoting hair products and cocktails for a film about domestic abuse? The internet wasn't having it. And just when things couldn't get any worse for Blake Lively, another scandal hit. This time, one that had nothing to do with It Ends With Us and everything to do with her own misstep. At the start of the summer, the internet was buzzing over Kate Middleton's awkwardly photoshopped family photos. As people mocked the royal blunder, Lively decided to jump in on the fun, posting her own obviously retouched picture to promote Betty Buzz, her beverage brand. Harmless joke, right? Wrong. Days later, the Princess of Wales revealed she had cancer, and suddenly, Lively's post wasn't looking so funny anymore. She rushed to Instagram, admitting she was mortified. But for many, the damage was done. With this PR disaster still fresh, the internet turned savage. Clips from Lively's It Ends With Us promo tour started circulating, but instead of hyping the movie, they fueled a whole new narrative. That Lively wasn't the sweet, relatable star fans once thought she was. Critics called her a mean girl and even a pick-me girl, a woman who seeks male approval while throwing other women under the bus. The shade was real. And then came the videos. Social media users started editing clips of Lively's behavior, highlighting moments where she seemed rude or dismissive. One viral video showed her shushing fans on the red carpet so she could talk to the press. In another, she accepted a beaded bracelet from a fan, but then bluntly said, "I'm going to put it here because it doesn't go with my outfit, but I will wear it later." Watch.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. I'm gonna put it here because it doesn't go with my outfit, but I will wear it.
Ouch. That was harsh, right? In Hollywood, where stars are trained to be effortlessly charming, this kind of unfiltered honesty didn't sit well. Fans once loved Lively for being real, but now they weren't so sure. Was she just misunderstood? Or was this the moment Blake Lively's carefully polished image finally started to crack? Moving on, the internet seemed like they were just starting things up with Blake Lively. Why, you ask? Well, fans have dug deep, unearthing past controversies that only make things worse. And let's just say the receipts aren't pretty. First up, her failed lifestyle brand, Preserve. Back in 2014, Lively tried to launch her own version of Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop, but with a rustic twist. Sounds harmless? Well, not quite. One of the site's early articles was titled The Allure of Antebellum, romanticizing the pre-Civil War South while completely ignoring the horrors of slavery. Yikes. The backlash was swift, and within a year, Preserve was gone. But it doesn't stop there. Now, people are revisiting her wedding, and it's messy. In 2012, Lively and Ryan Reynolds tied the knot in a secret, ultra-exclusive ceremony with just 35 guests. Sounds dreamy, right? Well, here's the problem. It was held at Boone Hall Plantation, one of the oldest working plantations in the U.S., where enslaved Black individuals were once forced to work. Sure, it's a famous filming location from The Notebook, but let's be real. Having a wedding at a plantation is a choice. Years later, Reynolds admitted they deeply regretted it, saying, "What we saw at the time was a wedding venue on Pinterest. What we saw after was a place built upon devastating tragedy." But for many, the apology came way too late. And now, with Lively's image already on thin ice, these past controversies are only fueling the fire. Finally, believe it or not, Blake Lively's past is coming back to haunt her. And now, even her old interviews are adding fuel to the fire. Back in 2016, while promoting Cafe Society, she faced backlash for defending Woody Allen, who was still embroiled in rape accusations from his stepdaughter, Dylan Farrow. Lively said she could only speak from her own experience and believed Allen empowered women. Many found her words insensitive, if not completely tone-deaf. Then there was the cringe-worthy interview with journalist Kirsty Fla. While pregnant, Lively seemed visibly irritated when Flye congratulated her on her little bump. Her passive-aggressive tone and cold demeanor made things awkward.
First of all, congrats on your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
What about my bump?
For years, the clip stayed buried. Until now. Flay just uploaded it to YouTube with the scathing title, "The Blake Lively Interview That Made Me Want to Quit My Job." The internet exploded, forcing the reporter to share another video explaining how the experience shattered her confidence. Flay points out that most people apologize when accused of being a bully. But Lively? Her team is staying silent, leaking a few feel-good stories and hoping the drama fades. This leaves only one question. Is this just a rough patch? Or is Blake's golden era truly over? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more juicy deep dives. See you in the next one.